Hello everyone, it's the anime here, and today we are back with another episode of What If Deku was on Team 7. So yeah, with further ado, hit the intro.
Bitches love souls up, and I know it. Fucking with the old ones, you gon' get fucked over. Ferraris and Rovers, these old lunchy souls up. And I'm with that Cobra, now that boy slumped over. They do it all for souls, so you wasn't making no noise.
So, where we left off, we just started the final tournament of the tuning exams. Now, with this, Deku was put up against Gaara for, Sasuke's absence. And whoever wins this fight will face Sasuke, since he was just moved up. Since people really wanted to see what the last Uchiha had. So, with this, we will see Deku versus Gaara. And all the other tournament matches basically goes the same. And Naruto still wins against Neji. And Shikamaru still, gives up. And yeah, basically all the other matches go the same. So, with that, the Deku vs Gaara matches begins. And first, Deku talks a little banter, saying, "So, in the preliminaries, the sand seemed to be broken pretty easily by just overwhelming strength. But what if I told you I had even stronger strength now? That would just absolutely rip through your sand. Would you like me to show you?" And then suddenly, a orange tint goes around Deku's eyes. And then Deku says, "Well, let's get this party started." So then Deku runs at Gaara. And Gaara then puts up his sand, which Deku easily whips through, and then punches Gaara in the face, sending him flying into a wall. Says, "Not that strong now, are you?" And everyone in the crowd looks at Deku, thinking, what is this kid? And then Kakashi, recognizing what that orange tear on his eyes is, it's Sage Mode, Kakashi says. How did he learn Sage Mode? Over a month. And Kakashi then says, "This kid is really something, isn't he?" And then Sakura and Naruto just looked stunned, if not amazed, at what Deku is capable of. And then Naruto says to Kakashi, "Yeah, I was kind of upset I couldn't learn that though. Freaking some reverse summoning stupid crap. Whatever." And Kakashi says, "Yeah, I don't even know if you would be able to learn this in a month anyways. So does it really matter?" And then Naruto just gives Kakashi a dirty stare. And we move back onto the fight. With Gaara's sand being able to soften his blow, he gets and climbs out of the rubble. Says, "So you, or someone that wants to die. Okay, then." And then suddenly, Gaara gives a bloodlust stare. And suddenly, his body starts to morph. And then, well, everyone on stage says, is this his true power? His true extent of his power finally coming out? And then Gar's teammates say, no. This, this cannot be happening. This was not part of the plan. He's supposed to save that for when he faced Sasuke. Gaara, no. But it's too late. Gaara is already transformed into his equivalent of the one-tailed state. What he used against Naruto when he was fighting him after the training exams. So with this, Gaara charges at Deku, and Deku, with his newfound premonition, dodges it with almost absolute ease. Then he says, this is all you got? I should probably just finish you off right now then. So then he bites his thumb and says, summoning jutsu. And he puts his hand on the ground and he summons not Gamabunta, but some other toad. It's a green one. And his name is Froppy. So, says, alright, Froppy, will you help me in this battle? And then his toad says, oh, this is one of the 10 we should Cherokees. You're crazy if I'm thinking I'm gonna help you against this guy. I'll kill. It's basically suicide. And he says, fine then, bye. And his toad just, well, disappears. So at that point, that was really just a show off of what he learned. And everyone else just done summoning jutsu. He has his own summon. Then Kakashi says in his head, what did you teach him? Jiraiya. Then we move back on to the battle. Gaara, seeing what he just did, thinks it as a taunt. And then he says, so, you really want to see my full power? Fine. And then his arm starts to grow and grow and grow. He says, this is my full power, all in one attack. Ultimate sand coffin. And he slams his hand onto the ground, creating a massive shockwave that Deku then counters with just punching the air, sending another massive shockwave, balancing out the blows, saying, ha, that is pretty powerful. So then Deku runs through the sand and then punches Gaara in the face faster than the sand can react, knocking Gaara unconscious, and him winning the match. But little does Deku know what he's just done, and little does everyone else know what he has just done, until the Hokage notices, wait, he just knocked him unconscious. Then he yells, everybody, run. And everybody follows Hokage's orders and run. And then suddenly, a tail beast appears. It's the one-tails. And then Orochimaru says, this is an interesting turn of events. But that kid, what was his name, Deku? He's something special. I might have to take his body. Yeah, I'll take his body. So then Orochimaru also says, "Oh, I guess my plan has failed right now. So I'll just destroy Konoha another time." And he slithers away. And then the Hokage starts to fight the Tailed Beast. And then that's when Naruto says, "Huh, I'm bored. Can I fight this dude?" And Kakashi looks at Naruto and says, "You would die." And then Naruto, being the stuck-up, stubborn person he is, says, "Fine, I'll die." So then Naruto does Multi Shadow Clone Jutsu and says, "Multi Shadow Clone Jutsu." And then he also says, "Ultimate Uzumaki Barrage," which he does with 1,000 Shadow Clones. And with this, each one attacks the Tailed Beast, doing barely any damage. But with 1,000, he does a little bit, enough to annoy the Tailed Beast. But each Shadow Clone gets enveloped by the sand. So then Deku says, "Naruto, is that all you got? Well, I guess I'll have to handle this." So he summons 10 Shadow Clones and says, "This should be all I know if I need." And each Shadow Clone lunges at the Tailed Beast's head and hits it, causing enough shockwave to knock Gar out of the Tailed Beast that was kind of holding the Tailed Beast back. Only enough to make him strong enough to even overwhelm Deku. And this is where the third Hokage says, "I guess it's my time, going out like the fourth." So the third Hokage weaves a bunch of seals and then says, "Reaper Death Seal." So then, with the last strength the first Hokage can muster, he seals away the Tailed Beast inside of none other than Deku. And that's where I'll be leaving off today, guys. So if you enjoyed, subscribe and drop a like. And as always, the anime logging off.